Hey, good morning, my dear friends, and welcome to beautiful Surfside, California, this glorious Mother's Day. And I want to send all my love to the moms around the world who guide us through life with their love and care. It's really a beautiful time to remember our mothers, and we do that humbly here today on Friedman Adventures. Wow, I was down in San Diego yesterday. What an incredible event that CCA put on with bloody decks down there at Dana Landing. That was truly a lot of fun. We had so much fun, and there were so many great people. I got to see my good friend Roy Rose and so many others. I was there at the Promar Ahi booth, and we had the GT4 fluorocarbon out there. That was a lot of fun. I've got to tell you, what a great event filled with just wonderful people. All right, we got a lot to talk about here. We've got bluefin tuna moving very close to Point Loma. And man, you talk about a mix in the size of the fish, like 15 to 200 pounds right now. Wow, you've got to be properly tackled up, especially for those big ones. We'll get into that in a moment. We also have some extraordinary rock fishing, a great signal up in the Channel Islands on the Island Spirit out of Ventura Sport Fishing. Man, there's a lot of white sea bass roaming around up there. It's only time until they get on the bite again. Our good buddy, Alex Serrano, who's an incredible private boater. And man, I'll tell you what, he knows how to put the wood to him. He had halibut and rockfish up in the Channel Islands. We'll check in with Alex. And of course, south of the border, the bluefin tuna tournament is going on right now. We'll check in about that and see how that is all going, and so much more. You know what time it is. It's time for the morning briefing. Good morning, my friends. Man, do I need this? I've been running on empty here for the last couple of days, so you will please excuse me while I indulge in this glorious coffee for one moment. Man, I need that, and it is so great to be here with you all. Thank you for taking time out of your busy Sunday, this Mother's Day, to spend some time with us. I deeply appreciate it when you hit that like button, share these videos with a friend, subscribe to the Friedman Adventures YouTube channel, and of course, tick the little bell. You'll be notified when there's new content. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, before that all burns up, and also Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So great to be with you. Oh boy, I'll tell you, that CCA event was great yesterday. So many wonderful people. And at the end of today's report, David Chavez from CCA will be joining us with a message about another special event that you're going to want to take part in. It's a great one for next weekend in the San Diego area. Stay tuned at the end for David. All right, let's get into it. South of the border, pretty tough for that bluefin tournament, principally because the fish are biting mostly at night. The bluefin tuna are biting mostly at night. So scratchy bluefin tuna fishing in that first day of the tournament. So many of our dear friends are headed out on pongas right now, including Folk and Victor from Blackfin Sport Fishing, Nacho out of Blackfin Sport Fishing, Arnie, man. So many great pongeros and wonderful people down there in Ensenada, Baja California. And hopefully today that light switch goes on and those fish bite a little bit better in the daytime. So we'll be watching that for you very, very closely all day long. Just to mention to you, once we get through this tournament, go back to catching big bonita. There's been a little bit of yellowtail, but that has been kind of off the bite here recently. But a lot of big bonita around Ensenada and good rock fishing and some superior calico bass fishing if you want to focus on that. There's also some sand bass and a few halibut being taken down there in that neck of the woods. Also, let's get you across the border and talk bluefin tuna. And the night bite, while not wide open for everybody, can get wide open for some. And it's that variety in terms of the size of fish that is absolutely incredible. Really dear Friedman Adventures family member Duzong Duong was on board the Independence. He said they're a stone's throw from Point Loma. Very close, 22 miles is where they were fishing. They ended up with 24 bluefin tuna. And he said those fish are in the 15 to 200 pound class. Wow, when you make a drop on these fish at night, you have no idea what you're going to hook. But one thing is for sure, you want to be tackled up as if you're going to catch a big one every single time. And that means you've got to fish at least 100-pound. I go 130 Spectre, 200-pound leader material. And Duong said jigs in the 250 to 500 gram range. You've got to cover that wide variety depending upon wind and current and what depth you're fishing and what depth the fish are at. You're going to switch up the jig, so make sure you have that. That's going to help you a great deal. Polaris Supreme got on straight big bluefin tuna, mostly 100 to 150 pounds, and they limited out the first 2 days of their 3-day trip. Doesn't get any better than that, let me tell you. The Tribute day-and-a-half trip, 16 bluefin to 160 pounds. Intrepid was on those big bluefin last night, had really, really good fishing. So several boats are in on this thing. It's biting pretty darn well. Pacifica, nice hit on the bluefin tuna. Again, not wide open for everybody, but a good piece of it and some really trophies running around there. You just heard me say that you've got to tackle up as if you're going to catch a big one every single time because they are lurking. Listen to that Polaris Supreme score. Mostly 100 to 150 pound fish. There's a lot of 200 pound fish roaming around right now. This is an extraordinary opportunity. The weather looks like it's going to be just fine here for the next few days. So remember, when the captain tells you to drop to the exact depth he tells you to. Actually, I shouldn't say that, okay? Hold on a minute. He's going to tell you 400 feet. Sam De La Torre will tell you drop down to 500 and wind back up through that. Just talk to your crew members and make sure, because sometimes your line will scope out and you're thinking that scope is actually the depth, and it is not. You're still not to where the fish are. And that is the most essential part of this, getting your jig in front of a fish. If you do that, more than likely you're going to get hooked up and get on to a trophy fish, perhaps a dream fish in the bite that we are currently in out of San Diego. So keep that all in mind. A lot of guys are scratching their head and saying, why are the boats not getting any reservations this weekend? Come on, guys, it's Mother's Day. What are you talking about? The only way we're gonna go fishing anymore with Mom is if we celebrate her day. So I think it'll settle in, especially with this big fish. If it continues to bite like this, we should be in really, really good shape. Excellent fishing for some, scratchy for others. Overall, pretty darn good with a chance at some real trophies out of San Diego. We'll continue to watch it for you very, very closely. Coronado Islands, a stone's throw from Point Loma, a little bit of yellowtail here and there. Some guys get a good score. Most guys are catching rockfish and a few yellowtail. 4 yellowtail yesterday on board the San Diego out of C4 Sport Fishing in San Diego. A lot of yo-yo ironfish, a lot of surface ironfish, and some bait fish to go along with it. And when the yellows don't bite, you can fall back, of course, on the rockfish, so nothing wrong with that. And there's been a little splash of barracuda here and there around the islands, around Point Loma, south of there, down around Ensenada. We see it occasionally, and we're hoping that it's going to get on the bite here one of these days very, very soon. So good stuff. While we're on the subject of islands, San Clemente Island, there's been a few yellows out there. Water's remaining kind of cool, so a lot of guys are fishing the rockfish out there. Same thing at Santa Barbara Island, San Nicolas Island. Great rock fishing. Some halibut going on out there also. We'll continue to watch that for you very, very closely. And then up in the Channel Islands, woohoo! Man, is it good fishing up there. The Island Spirit yesterday with our friend Captain Daniel Hadaway, who was out this morning with a big load. It's Kids Fish Free Sunday on board the Island Spirit every Sunday out of Ventura Sport Fishing. It's Kids Fish Free. And man, yesterday they saw the sea bass. They hooked a few. They didn't get any. A little bit of heartbreak on that. But then they backed it up with phenomenal rock fishing, tremendous rock fishing. It was a great day on board the Island Spirit. Same thing on the Californian up there out of Ventura Sport Fishing. Phenomenal bottom fishing. You're going home with some of the finest eating fish in the sea. And another great thing they've got going on at Ventura is Monday through Friday, you buy a full fare on the Californian or the Island Spirit, and your buddy goes for half price. Man, you cannot beat it. Great cruise, great customer service, great fishing, and some really great discounts for you at Ventura Sport Fishing right now. 805-676-3474. Say hello to Saul for me. He's another fabulous reason why Ventura Sport Fishing is so great. So islands mostly our rockfish right now, but we're sitting on a powder keg up there in the Channel Islands, and it's getting ready to explode. I will tell you that on sea bass and maybe some more halibut here very soon, but we're seeing a lot of white sea bass. Mark my words on that. That is getting ready to chew. I'll tell you that. The local guys who are fishing half day, 3/4 day, continue to do well on sculpin and whitefish and reds, the Monte Carlo, the Pursuit going to Catalina with great rock fishing. Our friends on the El Patron, what a great trip we had with them the other day, are fishing overnight trips and also daily trips, doing really great on the rockfish. We had a phenomenal time on the El Patron. It was really a lot of fun with great old big rockfish. Go back and watch that video if you'd like to get a taste of some phenomenal bottom fishing. Great crew on board the El Patron. They run out of Long Beach Sport Fishing, www.longbeachsportfishing.org. Make sure you check them out and get on the El Patron. You have tax problems? Call our buddy Tim Marquez. He's the very best, been doing it for 35 years at a best income tax. And if you have heating and or air conditioning needs, John Lopez, Efficient Heating and Air Conditioning, will take great care of you. We don't have advertisers on here that we don't truly believe in, and those guys are two of the very finest, no doubt about that. So good rock fishing up and down the coast. Alex Serrano, private boater. Alex, you're the best, man. What a great, detailed, awesome report you sent my way. I see all you guys having so much fun. You guys really know how to go out and have fun. But not only that, you guys are always putting the wood to them. 3 nice halibut in their first hour of fishing at Santa Rosa Island in 54-degree water on a flat, calm, gorgeous day. It couldn't have been any nicer for Alex and his friends. His buddy Alex, another guy named Alex, got his personal best halibut, a 21-pound flatfish, and that is great. Way to go, Alex. So happy for you and so happy for all you guys. Really a great report. Now, after that first hour, the halibut backed off on those guys. They said, let's go hammer out some rockfish, and they did just that with some extraordinary rock fishing. They were kind of like, oh, you know, I wish the halibut would bite a little bit better, but I got to look at that catch and tell you guys, man, you nailed it. Nice going, really, really great stuff, and an awesome report. Up and down the SoCal coast, man, I see some surf fishermen down here, and I know these guys, they are on it when the big old spot fin croaker move in here. We'll have to check them out after the morning brief, and I'll walk down there and see what they are up to. A little bit of yellowfin croaker looks really good here. It's low tide, however. Once that tide comes up, I think we're going to be on it. Hopefully it'll start to bite a little bit better. Yellowfin croaker, halibut. We've seen some spot fin croaker. Corbina are starting to make their presence felt. Again, water temperature seems to be a little bit behind. It's cool in here. And once it warms up, all those species, the aforementioned species, will start to bite with better frequency. You can get all the bait you need down there, Big Fish Bait and Tackle. And they also have a free tournament every single month where they give away a custom rod. You cannot beat it. A beautiful custom rod from Big Fish Bait and Tackle on the corner of Seal Beach Boulevard and Pacific Coast Highway. Get all the bait you need. Get in the free tournament that they have. I got to tell you, though, this month it's for the biggest halibut, and some guy caught a 40-inch flatfish that he weighed in. So you got your work cut out for you this month. Next month it'll be a different species, and you'll be able to take advantage of that. May the 23rd, Friedman Adventures, another trip on the El Patron. 2 spots available on that one, and I think 6 spots available on our Island Spirit trip on May the 31st up there out of Ventura. You want to get on either one of those, you better not wait. Better send me a text here right now at 657-227-6459. Just send me a text. I'll get back to you. I'll send you a text, and we'll get you signed up on either the 23rd of May on the El Patron out of Long Beach Sport Fishing, or the 31st of May on the Island Spirit out of Ventura Harbor Sport Fishing. We'll get you on one of those great trips. All right, my friends, what can I tell you? I've been running all around the world covering the greatest in fishing for you all. We've been over at Young's Fishing Tackle in Bellflower and having some great fun and doing some great seminars with their guys. You can see those videos on, of course, the Friedman Adventures YouTube channel. And coming up next, you're not going to want to miss it. We've got a great event in San Diego that David Chavez is going to tell you all about. David from CCA, he's coming up right after we roll some credits for you all. In the meantime, happy Mother's Day. I hope you have a lovely, wonderful, memorable day with the person who has guided you through life. And if you're like me and your mom has gone on, you keep her in your heart for the rest of your life for all the wonderful things she did for you. I certainly feel that way about my mother. My mother was the kind of person who would help anyone who tirelessly worked in the Catholic Church to help others. She set a great example for me, and don't get me all teary-eyed now. She remains in my heart, and so as I know all your moms do also. If you have your mom with you, you're truly, truly blessed. Have a great day, and I hope to see you really, really soon. Everybody, welcome to Dana Land, and I'm here with a good buddy of mine, David Chavez.
What's up, my brother? How's it going?
How are you, man?
Doing well, thank you.
It was so good to see you this morning. When I saw you, I was like, whoa. And this has been an incredible Bay Bass Classic.
First annual, the inaugural collaboration between BD Outdoors and CCA California.
Yeah.
Great turnout, 160 anglers, 140 fishing today, so it blew our minds.
It was awesome, man. Yeah. What's your title with CCA?
I am the San Diego chapter president for CCA. And
the president. I take my hat off to you. Yes,
for San Diego. So I'm going on almost 8 years running, and I'm also on the board of directors for the state, with the team. So it's been great. A lot of advocacy work, a lot of boots on the ground, working out here with a bunch of community events and other partnerships. So
fantastic.
It's been awesome. I love what I do, and it's enjoyable.
Yeah, you're doing good work. I mean, it's essential work. It
all
has
the way
to be
from
done.
the top to the bottom. Everybody does a phenomenal job, and we're out here for the same interest, and that's fishing. So.
Right on. Yeah. So May the 18th.
So
we got an event.
Yeah.
What is it?
So here in San Diego, we're doing our annual fundraiser, and this is our third year going, and we're holding our Apps and Taps event this year, right? It's apps for appetizer, taps for the brewing and the beer taps. So what it is, it's a beer and food festival, essentially, right?
Wow, so, what's wrong with that?
It's a party. That's what
it sounds like it.
That's what's good about it. Nothing wrong with it. So show up May 18th from 4 to 8 p.m. We're going to be just across the road here at Marina Village in the Baja Room. And we have live music from The Spell. We're looking at over 10 breweries, all you can eat and drink, $75 entry, $100 VIP tickets, $1,000 tables if you want to bring your friends. It's still not too late to sign up, so it's great. Come out, have fun, support a great cause, right? Support your passions, and just participating allows us to do what we do. So we're going to have 4 or 5 different appetizers, well, a bunch of food, but we have contracts with a few different vendors. We have Sushi on a Roll from Jeff Roberto.
Wow.
We have Firehouse Brews and Subs. They're serving up some great food. Captain Dan's Pizzeria. We have the Salvasons are bringing the desserts, so they've made handmade desserts tailored to the event.
Yeah.
Not only that, do we have great food. We're looking at support from great people in the industry, right? We have a B&S Brewery locally, McElhaney. We have, what else do we have here? Julian Beer. Man, there's so many on here. Burning Beard, Epic, Coronado Brewery. They make the Salty Crew beers. So
yeah, right.
We're gonna have some good stuff. Calafina Tequila's gonna be out here. Bill Boyce is gonna be pushing the.
Bill, with the rum.
Exactly, our good friend Bill Boyce is gonna have Papa's Pilar. So, I mean, you want to come out and have a good time for $75. It's gonna be great. $40 of that goes to a 1-year membership for CCA. So.
Oh, really?
Right. So mostly everything we do within our organization, when it comes to an event or like a tournament or something, there's always a perk that includes a membership. So if it comes time to renew in the year and you're like, I need to renew my membership, whatever chapter you're in, look for an event that's happening. And most of the time, most always, you'll have a membership included in that
So
event.
$75, you get a year's membership.
1 year.
So it's $35 for all this
eat,
food
drink, right? I mean, come on. Like, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, right?
It's a no-brainer, yeah.
And it all goes to this great
It goes to the
endeavor
cause,
that you're involved in.
Yes, and I mean, it really baffles me, but there's individuals that are out here fishing that don't understand what's happening in the state, and they're really trying to take away our fisheries and change the rules on us, so we're limited to what we can do and how we do it. Right?
Yeah.
So that's what we're out there doing. I like to say, while you're out there fishing, we got your back. We're out here advocating for the anglers. So.
Yeah, because, you know, they're going to notice it when it's gone and it's too late.
And it's too late, right? So for many years, we always wanted that 365 license, and this year we got it. You know, so now when you go buy your license from date of purchase, it's good for a year. It's not more calendar year. So that was us. That was the CCA thing.
That's great.
Right. So we're always doing something to benefit the anglers, and that's the important part, is the support to do those kind of things, right? So come to our event, find it out. This year, May 18th, 4 to 8 p.m., which is our next weekend here, right? Baja Room in Marina Village. And what we're doing also this year is our first annual San Diego Chapter Beacon Award, and we're going to be honoring Captain Frank Lopresti.
That is great.
Right, so just giving him his accolades and the respect that he's earned, and it's going to be great. We have a lot of people coming. We're expecting about 200 people, and we're going to have static pop-up vendors and breweries. So it's just stand up, walk around, talk, mingle, drink, have a party, do some dancing, and head home after, or go about your day, right?
That's fantastic. I met Frank back in the late 70s, and I saw him recently when the Royal Polaris got in from their latest trip. He's 80-something now.
And
he's down there pushing carts, lifting fish.
Yeah.
You talk about a guy who has a passion for fishing, it's Frank Lopresti. And he
lives on the water.
He's excelled in this business, but more than anybody, you couldn't pick a better guy.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. It's going to be great. He deserves it. So that's what we're looking at, and we invite everybody. It's an open invitation. If you want to buy tickets, you can go to ccacalifornia.org, go on the website, hit the events tab, and then search for Apps and Taps, and you can sign up right there, buy tickets. And today, you know, we're doing tickets too, but definitely at any point, we always got something great going on.
How about the day of the event? Can you show up and buy a ticket?
Walk up and join. Yeah, absolutely. You can come up and join if you figure out that, hey, I'm free this Saturday. Pull up and let's have a party. Come join us. We got great raffles. We're looking at over $10,000 of raffle prizes.
Oh, sure.
Right. And it's just a party. Come have fun.
Yeah, it sounds
and
great.
Celebrate the man, you know, the myth, the legend. Come participate and support CCA. It's all good.
May 18th, right here in San Diego, California.
Right here in San Diego. So we look forward to having you guys. Please come out and join. We hope to see you there too, my
David,
man. So thank you.
You are the man. It's so good to see you.
You
Best
too.
of luck on everything you're doing for CCA.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Best of luck on this great event.
Thanks, man. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. It's great to see you again, my friend.
You too, David.
Thanks.